Wagwan guys, what's going on? I hope you're doing well. I cannot complain myself. I wanted to talk about this. This had actually went on for some time. Well, it was some time ago that I saw these two pictured, and that being Paak and Mariah Carey. Now, everybody knows Mariah Carey. Everybody loves Mariah Carey, right? You know what? I bought a shirt one time for, I think it was like Christmas. It's like one of her Christmas shirts or whatever, but it's like, well, it's just a shirt basically, but I bought the green one. So I guess that, kind of, reminds you of Christmas, right? Because it's green, Christmas tree. So I think I bought it. It's a Supreme shirt. I bought it. I think I even made a video about it, but I bought it, and I bought it in like a large. I know I bought it in an X large, I think, or a large, one of the two. Probably X large. And somebody stole it, man. The dude who delivered the package, he put that it was delivered, and I went to the spot, went to my apartment, and nothing was there. So he robbed. Basically, they took that from me, or whatever, and I had to buy another one. And they were out of a large, so I had to get a medium. So I can't even wear it. I gotta. At least I got the shirt though. But anywho, everybody knows Mariah Carey, right? Nice, beautiful looking young lady. I would say she still does look very nice for her age, but I feel like she could still tighten things up just by nice, just working out, you know what I'm saying, and lose some of that weight. I think that would help her 1000%, but she's had kids and she's had marriages, failed marriages, and all these things, and she does the touring, and so you can see she's weighed down almost. You can see that, but still beautiful, and a lot of people were speculating that they're in a relationship. That's what people were doing. They were speculating that they were in a relationship. It was reports that they were holding hands. They were even pictured leaving a few venues, restaurants together, holding hands, etc. And me personally, I mean, they wouldn't make a bad couple, I guess, but I like the age difference to me would be a bit, and I was like, that's kind of a reach for Paak anyway. I seen him, it was maybe 3 years ago. It was like a Super Bowl with Snoop Dogg, when Snoop Dogg performed at the halftime show. He was on drums, so he's really talented. If you listen to some of his music, some of his work, it is ridiculous. It's out of this world, man. It's literally out of this world. His DJ is out of this world. Knowledge, man, it's ridiculous. I gotta give it to you. It's ridiculous. Knowledge, really. I mean, I'm not on tip or anything. I'm just saying the sound these guys create and created is ridiculous. It's a timepiece. I literally listen to No Worries. Let's name some of it. I think one's Malibu goes hard. I think I lost all of my music on Apple Music at one time because I moved and I had to change phone numbers, and I literally went to buy music. I had money or whatever, right? But I was buying albums. I went back to just buying albums on Apple before I actually got a Verizon plan, and they just offered you the whole thing. So, and I had a big music catalog, and it was all on my Xbox. I still got the Xbox. I just need to. I bought the new Xbox, of course, right? But I still have to That's the thing with Xbox. They're a little bit different than PS. PlayStation basically, because PlayStation you got the internet, you can just get online, but Xbox you have to buy the membership to get online. So I have movies, I have everything saved on the Xbox. I'm pretty sure if I just remember the login, I can log in that on the newer Xbox that I have. But anywho, I say all that to say Anderson .Paak goes hard. It's ridiculous, some of the stuff, the ballads, the beats, knowledge puts together for him, and his vocals. Really, I got to give it up. His vocals is out of this world. And I looked at the guy. I'm like, whoa, this guy's. I mean, you wouldn't expect you hear that phrase. Even with me just saying that now, it's very cliche because you hear people say that, and you're like, I would not expect that. You know what I'm saying? But this guy, yes, it's still true. I didn't expect it coming from him, but his style and he's evolved and changed over the years. He was more rugged, clean shaved type of deal, like low fade or whatever. And he was super soulful sound to it, definitely. But what he's doing now, especially what he did with, I forget the name of the band. It was like Supersonics or something like that. I have no. What's this guy's name? It's gonna get on my last nerve. Let me just go ahead and figure that out really quickly. Okay, it's Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars, and it's called the Silk Sonic. That was the name of their group. It was short-lived. The group was definitely short-lived, but it happened. It was a thing. It was a thing. You know what? Just they did some Tiny Desk. Him and Knowledge did a few Tiny Desk. They got some videos out that are kind of old. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. He has a mixtape that I believe the mixtape is No Worries. I think that's the name of it, No Worries. And it slaps. Everything on there slaps. Malibu, that's an album. I listened to that. You can listen. I literally bought it. Money out my own pocket. I'm like, I bought that. I bought some MF Doom. I needed some music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's music you would spend your money on, just straight up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got some good stuff now. Let's go to this album. Let's see what we got. Yes, Lord. That album is out of this world as well. It's just some nice cuts on there, and you're like, how many more slaps does he have in him? Literally. And then you see them getting music play. Long story short, let me just get off of that because I can just be on here all day doing that. Long story short, they're not dating, him and Mariah, which I think is a great thing because it would just be too much, I believe, if that was really a thing. It would be too much. And I had, where's that write-up I had, if I can find it? So this is basically the consensus on Mariah and Anderson .Paak relationship speculation. Basically, no, Mariah Carey and Anderson .Paak are not dating, but they are working together on a musical project. So that's a good thing. I think that is much needed more than a relationship, but I feel as if it's his muse in this relationship that they both have, because both of them are they're attractive people. I have a picture of, I believe, his last girlfriend, or it's his baby mom. She's Chinese, I believe she's Chinese, if I'm not mistaken. There's a photo of them in there. I believe she's Chinese. And they had a son. I think I got the son up there. And they split. So, you know, who knows? Maybe this is the muse that he needed, and maybe things will come from this situation. We'll get music, we'll get all these stories and things like that. It's one of those things where if you enjoy someone's music, you should be able to follow them and kind of see the production behind it, what goes into it, and how the music's made, the inspiration that's made. This is music that you're going to listen to for a very long time, over and over and over again. So you might as well understand what the works that goes in behind it, I believe, just to put a bow on top of it. But that's what I got for you guys. I could literally fan out on some of this stuff, you know, for a portion of your time. I could do that, but I think you guys know enough about the situation. But like I say, Mariah is, you don't need to date Mariah. You don't need to. But being in someone's presence, excuse me guys, my nose is stopped up, my sinuses, it's one of those things. But it's just, you know, if you're allowed to be in Mariah's presence, you know, for the work that she's done as a female artist, you know, come on, it's some high praises. And not just be there as a sidekick, but you actually be there contributing something that's gonna last for time. But that's what I got for you guys. Peace, dude. I am out. And lastly, really quickly, I believe it was not too long ago that Mariah Carey ended up losing, I believe, her mother and sister. So I do want to say my deepest condolences for her loss as well. Peace, guys. I'm out.